house are positively palatial compared to what a lot of people are getting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stephen and the Schmidt. Gloria has also been to.
Just need a nice gentle rain. They're drooping. The leaves are around the square stem, and it's an unusual plant, native to the prairie, so yeah. Flower in the mornings. They just real deep blue, but now in the afternoon, evening, they close up. But in the morning, they open up again. And
Add it to your coffee?
The pioneers used the roots for coffee. I have not tried it. A variety of hay. It's sweet clover and bergamot, just to give it an aroma in here.
Where did you find the buggy?
That came from the Maquoketa area. Hues of brown. So it's still pretty. It is still pretty. And their classes come, and we always have little things to talk about, and they learn what the word bartering means. We gather around in here, and then I say, "You got any money?" Everything gets real quiet, you know. Oh, no, we don't. Well, I said, good, because the early pioneers didn't either. And they would take their produce to town and buy coffee, which they couldn't raise on the farm, or sugar, or things like that, maybe coal oil for the lamps. But they learned what bartering was then. I can get so much more from something if I can see it or hold it in my hands, or things like that. And the children that are reading the books, some of them have mentioned that they have read The Long Hard Winter.
Yeah.
Which the snow was so deep in the front of the door, they had to go in the loft, out the window, and over to the barn to do the chores and take care of the livestock. So, yes. Well, it is an enjoyable project. Like I say, I always admired our early settlers and their struggle to survive out here.
Now you built the furniture as well.
Oh yes, yeah. This is done in my little shop in the basement. Nasty weather projects. Yes. And one evening it got too dark. I couldn't use up all the mud on the brick stone, so I tried my hand at plastering behind the steps and under the window. Well, it's quite rough, but it's still on the wall.
Yes, but like I say, it got too dark that evening, and I hated just to throw the mud away, you know.
Sure,
So I give it a try, you know. It's yes, the little and I cannot find one
China Shepherdess, yeah.
that kind of resembles that. So,
Have you read all the books?
oh yes, yes, and no, it's just
The TV show was an accomplishment in its own right. I mean, it had a lot of writers contribute to it. Look at the turtle.
Yes, and that little creature was found on the path that we walked coming out. It just like that. I haven't done anything to it. I found it just like that. It's a painted turtle. It has faded now with the oranges and reds on the bottom, but it is gone, faded away.
Looking for.
Okay,
Yeah.
good,
And
good.
that would be nice to see sometime.
Yes. The hotel, the original hotel there in Burr Oak is now a bed and breakfast, I understand. So, yeah, I need to just make it a point to get to some of those areas.
Oh,
that,
yeah. I mean, we went up to the pageant on, that was the first place that I went.
In Walnut Grove.
In Walnut Grove.
Yes.
They have a
And-
pageant in DeSmet too,
Okay.
That's in July.
in July.
Oh, yes.
But you sit on the amphitheater on the side of a hill and you watch excerpts of the book, and they act them out on stage, and it makes for a really nice summer evening.
Oh, I'll bet. Yes. My neighbor, they have both passed away, Paul and Gladys Roach. I could not, they had been down at different times, and Mrs. Roach knew there was supposed to be a porcelain doll over there. And after she passed away, the daughters brought, the daughter-in-laws, I should say, brought over this corn husk doll. She said, this has to be in your cabin.
Neat.
So I really appreciated that. And but I don't leave it set out. I kind of put it back in the cupboard.
Stays a
And,
little more protected.
yes.
That's
Yes.
like a real big fancy Susan.
It's too bad. You know, growing up, my grandparents and my parents had different things sitting around, you know, and over time they kind of got left if we moved or decided, well, we don't need this or that anymore, and so, yeah.
I don't remember about how.
When the children come, some days it's kind of cloudy or dark, and the first thing they look for is the light switch.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I says in the 1860s and 70s there wasn't electricity in the homes, and this is my grandparents and my parents' kerosene lamps, which kind of fits the decor a little bit. Yeah.
Huh. This is quite an accomplishment. This is an amazing work. Oh, there he is.
Okay, good.
He's hiding over here in the...
Possibly he got out in the prairie too far.
That was.
Okay.